The Tweet Before Christmas by Carter Laren and Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through my feed not a tweeter was tweeting, not even Sam Freed. The pronouns were listed, in profiles woke, in narcissist visions of genders bespoke. The blue checks were all nestled all smug in their heads, while logical fallacies littered their threads. And Antifa with kerchief, Vijaya, and Fox had just made a list of wrong thinkers to dox. When out on the street there arose such a clatter, to offer that much, he'd be mad as a hatter. Away to the chancery lawyers would lope, but stock price was stuck at a joke about dope. A sink in the arms of the new christened boss, his arrival turned overpaid snowflakes to dross. Some managers quit, although many were sacked, unlike Ligma and Johnson, 'cause that was an act. And the mainstream reporters, so scared and so thick, foretold stories of chaos, its death would be quick. But servers kept whirring, and users returned. Elon whistled and taunted and coaxed back the spurned. Now Megan, now Jordan, now Babylon B, on Kathy, on Lindsay, on Donald, MTG. To the top of the trends, go offend and appall. Now tweet away, tweet away, tweet away all. As bright stars that adorn the vast infinite dark, when they duck behind thunderstorms, don't always spark, so stumbled did Elon when Alex was due, whose conspiracies wild have oft later proved true. And then, in some tweet threads that started to drop, exposing suppression of Hunter's laptop, through the activists' pleas, interfering was nigh, and agendas were synced with our own FBI. This was evidence, sure, but we knew all along. Yet the parties insist that they've done nothing wrong. A nod and a wink and a blacklist or two, and together they dictate what facts count as true. The left, how they gaslit the blue checks, how pious. The Trust Council meltdowns, so blind to their bias. The wan little journalists' pachyderm frown, and the agency bureaucrats doubling down. The targeted threats Black Bloc made now exposed, and accounts that hurt children have finally closed. Community notes and divergent opinions, the platform is thriving without all Jack's minions. I considered these things as I sat by the bay, and I laughed when I saw him appear on the quay. A joint in his teeth, this was no Christmas elf. I knew right away, it was Elon himself. He spoke not a word, but stood holding his phone. They say at the top rung you'll be all alone. He tweeted a survey about his new role and gave me a nod with the smirk of a troll. Then sprang to his Tesla, his phone in his pocket, and away his jet soared with a trail like a rocket. But I heard him exclaim, ere he flew out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, but don't dare track my flight." This production was made possible through the generous support of our members. To join our community, visit unsafespace.com. Unsafe Space is an online publication for individualists interested in subverting authoritarianism and ushering in the next enlightenment. For biting analysis and nourishing composition, or to sign up for our weekly news brief, The Abstract, visit unsafespace.com. Thanks for joining us today.
Warning. This is an unsafe space. Dangerous ideas have been detected. The content of this production has not been authorized for distribution on Apple devices. The following co-conspirators are hereby uninvited to Klaus Schwab's Winter Solstice Party. Please be advised that CBS News has paused activity on Unsafe Space while it continues to assess security. Central bank digital currency is a safe and secure way to protect you from Sam Bankman-Fried. If you think about it, no one should be allowed to express opinions. But don't. Think about it, I mean. That's not your job. Thinking has been scientifically proven to be less efficient than compliance. Science, scientific, and scientifically are registered trademarks of the World Economic Forum. Unauthorized use is prohibited. Computer voice courtesy. Never mind, that last line is misinformation. Please disregard it and return to your safe space immediately. There will be cake.